Good morning and a warm welcome on a booth here on CIGRE. After 4 years without CIGRE, without trade fairs, we are happy to be back here. 4 years ago, we introduced here at the CIGRE our new Ethos system to the market. And now, after 4 years, I can give you a brief update about our Ethos system. We have 4 really successful years with our Ethos system, and we are very proud about this. What is Ethos? Ethos stands for Embedded Transformer Operating System. Why operating system? Because like an operating system, Ethos handled all the basic functionality from a transformer, like interfaces, HMI, communication for you. And you can add functionality as ever you want. And though we developed all the functionality around the transformer for you. So Ethos enables the digitalization for a power transformer for you. What does it mean, digitalization? Digitalization starts with sensors, with data, with automation technology, and with communication. And this is what Ethos can do for you. And what does this mean in detail? Imagine there is a system which collects all the data, all the available data around the transformer, all the stuff from the OLI and the OTI and the PT100 on the transformer for you. It does not mean that you need all the available sensoric for a power transformer in each transformer, but it's useful to always have all available signals on one central unit, on one edge computer. And this is what makes Ethos for you. And then Ethos connect all these data in one source. And they helps you because it make information out of the data by combining it, by make analysis for you. This is what Ethos do for you. And then you can control all your actors around the transformer, like the cooling. You can make a proactive cooling. You can control the OLTC. You can make a voltage regulation directly on the transformer. Yeah, we think this is a good solution, and it's helpful for our customers. What is in for you is the question. What are the benefits for a end user, for a transformer manufacturer, for an EPC? And this is not easy to answering, because if you think Ethos, if you think a power transformer from the whole lifetime, from the beginning of the process to the end, digitalization brings a lot of benefit to you. Rethink your engineering process, rethink your tendering and specification process. When I talk to cabinet manufacturers, they give me the feedback, manufacturing a cabinet is an awful business. We only earn money with changings, with order changes. Think about the digitalization and all the sensoric is available in the central CPU. Then you can specify some additional digital inputs and outputs and additional analog outputs on the bus system. And you easily can change per software if additional signal isn't available for you, is necessary for you. Let's go a step further. Let's go to the substation. Think about the wiring in a substation. You need so many cables, so many wirings. Why you don't use a SCADA protocol, a simple bus system, wired or fiber optic bus system? This is also, we call it a digital substation. Therefore, you need an edge computer on a transformer. This is what Ethos make for you. The next step, when we think about the grid operation, there's a lot of fantasy. Think about overload capability on a transformer. What can we do if we know the load of a transformer, the temperature, the humidity? What does it say about their overload capability? Or when we talk about N-1 on a transformer fleet, if you know the status of each component of a transformer, maybe you can think in different ways. It's quite clear. These steps are not gone so far. But there's a lot of fantasy from my point of view. Let's have a look to the asset management. This is something where, let's say, most of the end users are already on the way. They make a database data-based asset management, and they think about budget allocation, lifetime extension, and therefore you need information about your transformer. You need more signals, more data to make a database for the next generation. This is also the same. And there are two concepts which are compete. People talk about edge computers and they talk about cloud solution. From my point of view, it doesn't matter. All the data are available on one central point on a transformer. The other data are stored and there's a communication. And the data on this point are in the ownership of the owner of the transformer. And then the transformer owner can decide what is the best solution for him. Make the local decisions, make the analysis local on a transformer, generate information and put it in the cloud, or put the raw data in the cloud. Everything is possible. This is what ethos means. Let's go a bit more in detail. What is ethos concrete? Ethos is a new kind of cabinet system. Ethos is a new kind of an engineering system, and ethos is a lot of functionality in meaning of software, a new HMI. I will show it to you a bit. Here you can see our Etos Cabinet. It's specially made for transformers. There is a double-walled system which makes sure that the temperature inside is always on a point that the lifetime of the electronic is 20 years. And you can make sure that you have enough time with this system. You do not have to change it. We have four versions of our Etos system. Etos is normally the next generation of our motor drive unit. You can call it like this. So we have a Etos ED. ED means side drive, and there is a solution for the drive of the OATC. Then we have a top drive solution also. There is a motor on the top. You save the gear. It's much easier for the transformer manufacturer. It's, from my point of view, the next generation. Then you can have Etos, the cabinet, without any drive function. We call it Etos. And last but not least, we also can sell you Etos as a modular hardware system without cabinet, only electronic systems and software. I will show it to you a bit later on. When we have a deeper look inside this cabinet, let me open it. What can you see? You see the drive on the top, as you know it from the past maybe. You see our electronic system as a special, rock-solid hardware, bulletproofed, especially developed for the application on a power transformer. And when I open the swing frame, you can see a new wiring concept. We do a lot together with the VDE, the Sturman Standard Committee, and define what is necessary to put electronic on a power transformer, to put a cabinet on a power transformer. So we have a lot of done in meaning of earthing, in meaning of wiring. We split the cabling from the high voltage and the low voltage side. We have separate power supplies for outside and inside signals. So it's really, really made for be applicated on a power transformer. Then we have our HMI. It's an easy, understandable HMI of a power transformer. You see a power transformer and you see all the lights here, which show the status of your transformer. And it's not necessary to have this display inside Etos. It's possible, but it's not necessary. It's an easy web client, and you can connect it via Ethernet wherever you want. You can do it in the service, you can do it in the substation building, however you want. And this software is done by us. It's cyber secure. It's also certified by a lot of end users. And as I said, cybersecurity was one of our main points. And here in this hardware is also a database where we can store a lot of data from the whole transformer for months. So you have the possibility without any communication to save all the data from your transformer, centralized on the transformer, and your service guy put it in your database, in your enterprise asset management system if you want, and if you do not like a communication. Otherwise, you also can have it via a SCADA system or an MQTT protocol, however you want. But this is only the frame of Ethos. In reality, Ethos is a lot of functionality. There is a software functionality for drive, for cooling control, and for each monitoring functionality you know from a transformer. We have our own bushing monitoring. It's a really high-level system with tangents delta and a reference system. Easy to install. Have a deeper look if you want. Then we have our own monitoring system for OLTCs. We, as the vendor of the OLTCs, know most of the OLTCs, and here you can have in detail the status of an OLTC. We have a fiber optical monitoring system. We have DGA system if you want. But if you want a monitoring system from another supplier, a detail system if you want, then we're also able to integrate each monitoring system you want from other suppliers. This is what we call Ethos is open. There is a MAT bus, there is a digital input to analog input, and you can integrate whatever you want. You see, Ethos can help you to integrate your transformer in your digital solution. Hopefully, you like what we did for you. Hopefully you can feel my passion for this point, because I believe Ethos can help to fit some problems in the energy world. Yeah. So far from me. Hopefully you have the possibility to meet us in our booth here in the CIGRE. We're looking forward to this. And though, have a nice day. Bye.